No one has ever heard of your company. Let's call it Company X. And you like it that way. In 57 years of operation, you've never once shut down your mission-critical operations that fuel the U.S. economy. You are an honest, satisfied employee of Company X. And although your security team hounded you with preachy posters in every elevator to never use the same password twice because passwords are like dirty underwear, you still did. You used the same totally unguessable 10-character password for your work login and your hotel loyalty program, which got breached. You changed the stolen password on the hotel website, but forgot about your work login. And your company doesn't require two-step logins, even though they bought the technology after a dashing keynote speaker scared the crap out of them. In mid-February, you receive a promotion and with it, a new login to your system. In spite of a $200 million per year IT budget, your company never decommissions your old login credentials, leaving access as wide open as the back door into a college town liquor store. On April 27th, DarkSide, yes, even hackers have a sense of humor, DarkSide, a ransomware crime ring protected by Emperor Putin, buys your stolen loyalty credentials for approximately 5 cents and uses artificial intelligence to insert them on every login page on the Company X website, which they know you work at from your snappy LinkedIn profile. By April 29th, DarkSide has loaded ransomware onto your computer, which happens to be in the master control room of Company X. Now, company policy states that any sign of ransomware triggers an automatic shutdown of all operations, which is probably a good idea, but it also suggests that Company X isn't clear on how closely their business IT systems are tied to their operational or OT systems. And that's how Colonial Pipeline, supplier of 45% of the East Coast's fuel supply, shut down all operations for 6 days. 2.5 million barrels of fuel per day stuck in Texas because of your password. Okay, I realize that this isn't really your fault, but what if it was? What if you were the one who caused Floridians to queue at gasless gas stations as if Krispy Kreme and In-N-Out Burger had just merged? Those are seriously real places. Colonial chooses to defy the FBI directive to never pay a ransom because research says that doing so just invites the cyber criminals to come back for seconds. And Colonial pays $4.4 million in untraceable Bitcoin to get their pipes back in the game. Well, not totally untraceable, as the FBI helps Colonial retrieve half of its Bitcoin. But don't expect them to come to your rescue, as you probably don't supply the East Coast with half of its carbon emissions. Even after the blackmail is complete, fuel doesn't flow for 6 more days, which causes billions in damage to the US economy and millions in reputational damage to Colonial because of a password from one person. Here's what this all means for you. Every employee matters. 1 weak password can bring an organization to its knees. Don't let your company get cocky because it can happen to you. The ransomware get out of jail price tag is now often in the tens of millions of dollars. Security is an obsessive, continuous pursuit, so make a long-term plan. And tactically, never forget to deactivate old user accounts, require 2-step logins to minimize the impact of poor passwords, and have a foolproof, off-site, offline backup of your data. And finally, none of this works without a healthy underlying culture of security. Your people are your greatest defense. If you're confused about what to do next, consider a leadership crash course in cybersecurity for you and your people. Because one small cyber mistake and everyone will know your company. Thanks so much. I'm Sileo. I'll see you next time.